ladies, you are here with Sandra. We are here for Tuesday nights 5 at 5. Tonight, because obviously I'm sitting and it's nice and relaxed looking, this beautiful room with all these lovely pieces around me, we are going to look at some of the new shoe arrivals. We're going to focus very much on some of the upcoming trends in the shoes for this year, and one of the biggest ones is obviously always the colours. The colour that is one coming through in the strongest in our leathers this year is the burgundy. So the one I'm wearing first is this beautiful little boot by Jose Sainz. So let's have a little look at it. I've popped them on for you. So you can see obviously the colour, what we've talked about, biggest trend. We have the single seam running up through the middle there. You also have your side zip access. You have a small platform, nothing too much, and you have a gorgeous big chunky sole. Now they're rubber soles, so they are going to be really good on those sort of wetter surfaces, giving you a wee bit more support as well. And then you have a little cutout here, because sometimes when the boots, just especially when they land here and they cut off, they can actually make your leg look smaller. So this little cutout is a nice little strategic move from the designers in order to elongate that leg. So ladies, they have also got a removable insole, so these are perfect for anybody with orthotics as well. So it is just a regular fit. Jose Sainz just comes in normal sizing, and this little beauty is €150. So it's pure leather, the highest quality of materials used, and a little one that's going to last you all the way through, and it's going to go with everything, because burgundy is an accent colour this year to lots of different colours that's out there. A lot of the browns, a lot of leopard print, a lot of grey, they're all coming into the winter, a lot of stone. So there are our winter tones that's coming through, and this colour is the most perfect accompaniment when it comes to your accessories. So a shoe, boots or bag in this colour is a winner, and a good buy at that. So ladies, that is shoe number 1 by Jose Sainz, €150. So ladies, now we're going to look at the Tamaris brand, and I have to say, for that mid-value brand, this is probably one of the best out there from my point of view anyway. Tamaris never fails. They're really comfortable, they're very on trend, they turn out their trends very fast, and I've yet to be disappointed with them. So we've got, obviously I'm not running around with 2 different feet, but I've put on 2 because I'm more than 5 shoes here, so we're going to double up here. So this is exactly the same. Now you can see a very similar style to that first shoe with Jose Sainz, but this here is the snake print, another big trend this year. You can see how beautifully the cut is on this. It's a very delicate finish there in that boot, very little happening. The dominance here is coming from the snake print, and then you have nice wee sole there, no platform or anything, and you have a nice wee club heel as well. We have side access into it. They are a beautiful boot. They're going to go with your burgundies. You can see the denims, burgundies, every colour, your stones, your greys, your blacks, you name it. And it is a super little price at $79.95. Now let's flip it now to this shoe. This is also by Tamaris. This is one of your, we're now kind of moving on from our ballet pump that dominated the shoe trends for spring summer, and we're going a little bit more sort of into more defined shapes. So we're keeping this pointy shoe, is massive, it's not going anywhere, and then we're getting the strappy detail from Organis and our Steve Maddens that we've seen really had a huge resurgence this year, and we can see this play on this little shoe by Tamaris. And that's what I mean by Tamaris. They will really move into the trends and lean into them, get them out very quick, probably quicker than most. A super little comfortable shoe, divine with your wide legs, your jeans, your dresses. I'll just stand up and let you see how that sits underneath your jeans. Absolutely beautiful, ladies. Crazy about that wee shoe myself, and the price is even better at $69.95. So ladies, that is my boot and my little pump by Tamaris. So ladies, now we're moving into another trend colour, which is that tobacco, which is the tobaccos, the browns. You're moving them in, they're working really well with creams. I'm looking at our Michaela today, and she's wearing both those trends, tobacco and cream together, and she looks beautiful. So ladies, I am wearing now 2 different brands. So on this foot, on my left foot of Tamaris, on my right foot I have XJ. So let's look at Tamaris first. So this is the third shoe now. The other 2 I've just shown you were Tamaris. Again, we're still up there with quality. This is a beautiful, elegant shoe. Again, we're trending with this tobacco color. It's almost like a marbleized effect there. Beautiful finish, really soft details, delicate lines, and a comfortable shoe at that as well. And it is a super, super price point at $69.95. Now we're going to flip and we're moving on to XTI. Crazy about this little beauty, super soft. XTI is again up there with Tamara's. Just comes in probably the price point at maybe €10, something like that, and underneath it. But again, very good. It'd be a very close second to Tamara's for that mid price. So with your sock boot, it is your animal print. Again, we're seeing that tobacco color there with the black. Beautiful little shoe. Great for ladies with, you know, that you find your boots aren't, you can't get them around the ankles, or maybe you have a little bit of fluid around the ankle, but you still want to go with your trends because there's plenty of movement in this wee boy, and it is a super price as well, $69.95, and really comfortable on the underfoot. I don't have any socks on, and it just feels super, all the shoes today feel really comfortable. There's a little pillowed cushion there that just at the top of the ball of my foot with this XTI, which is lovely as well. So ladies, that is my two. So we've Tamara's and XTI. So ladies, now we're down to the final two, and if you look at my shoes, one of them is $185 and the other is $69.95. Can you tell which one is the designer and which one is the little steal? So this is an interesting little one. So obviously we're going to go with the first one, which is our $69.95, which is this one by XTI. So you're seeing a little riding boot almost style. So we have a nice squared off toe. We have got a lovely detail here, your elastic. You've got your nice jeweled or clasp detail here, side access as well. But you will not know this by sitting where you are today, but when you're sitting here, you can feel the difference in the price. So yes, you know, they're not hurting me, they're definitely not, but these, it feels like this one is almost like I've nothing on. So we're very much wearing a boot on this foot. This one is just like, my foot is just in a big marshmallow. It's beautiful. So anyway, back to this one. Nice little clubbed heel. Your elastic there, your a little bit of access here. There's plenty of room there as well around there. They do taper in at the front, so just be mindful of that. But that is a great wee boot for $69.95. Now we're flipping over to our designer, which is our Wonders. And the quality, as I say, is in the details. So the softest leather here, the finish, you just don't feel like there's anything, there's no rigid lines. You can feel this foot here that we have on a boot, as I say, this feels like nothing. So if you even look into the detail here, we're finished here with the softest leather, the most delicate little zips, really easy to just even up and down. But so if you're looking for an investment pair that you're going to be wearing all the time, here is the one for that. Now this studded detail, again, this is a trend. You've seen this come through in a lot of our pumps. We're going right into the winter with this, and this is just a more sort of classic version of doing that trend. Lovely little heel there, manageable, and you're seeing that single seam again on that beauty. So these guys are worth it. They're €185 by Wonders, and these guys are $69.95 by XTI. Both great for their price, what you're paying for, but for quality and longevity, go here, because you're going to be able to wear them every day for the rest of your life and not even feel them. And these are going to do great for your wee shopping trips and onto your dresses and that, and they're fine. So ladies, that tonight is a nice wee look into some of those trends for the autumn winter and all different price points. And as you can see, there are all different price points. We do from the very reasonable to the designer brands as well. You may have seen it. It is literally everywhere. I think it went viral, but we were delighted to be able to launch the news that yes, we are stocking Topshop. So we are going to be one of the first companies here in Europe that is stocking Topshop in Balbafay, and we're so excited because we'll be able to sell it online as well. We've been holding the news, we've been frightened to tell anyone. We released it to our team last week, and then we were able to announce it as well. So very, very excited. So if you're a Topshop girly, it is exactly like you remember. Carol Delevingne has just been announced as the face of Topshop, so she's going to be the next Kate Moss. And I'm very privileged to say I was there with them when we were buying it, and it is exactly as I remember. It is exciting. We are very, very excited because there is that. Our new lingerie department is opening, and our new shoe department is all opening. So that middle area and middle floor McElhinneys is all going to be so beautiful and so high tempo and great energy. So definitely, if you can, or you're planning on making a trip, do make sure you make it in the second half here, because second half is going to be a very busy Christmas. I think there's people going to be coming from everywhere. I was just chatting to a lady from Dublin today, and she was saying her friends are from Donegal and they've already planned a trip to come and see Topshop. So exciting times, and we're very proud to be able to say that as well in our lovely independent department store. So ladies, on that note, have a lovely evening. I will catch up with you tomorrow again on our usual spots. I'm wearing a beautiful Joseph Ribkoff jumpsuit, a denim one. I've actually popped it away on layaway for myself. It is fab. I'll stand up and let you see it. Absolutely gorgeous. It's like a little boiler suit. Crazy about it. I will get so much wear out of this. So this is new season Joseph, which I am mad about. So that, go with any of those boots and we are good to go. So ladies, that is another little thing for you, is your layaway. Do not forget about it. This is the time of year, beginning of the season, where you're going to would pop stuff away before you even need it, and if you pay in for it, you'll have it. So regular payments, and you will have it by the time you need it, the temperature gets colder. Have a lovely night. Thank you so much for staying tuned there for our shoe 5 at 5, and I will catch up with you tomorrow.